quite something.
Away, windows wide open, clear skies, no chance of rain, and I can't imagine wanting more. It's something that I can't ignore. It's everything I'm looking for right now. I feel so alive. Never felt so right. Feel so alive. I feel so alive.
Let's get back to our beautiful trail, which starts at Kanifnath temple in the Bopdev village on the outskirts of Pune. That's the trail we'll be riding. To give you more geographical context, let's start at Katraj ghat and head east. First stop, Bopdev ghat, then Kanifnath temple, and finally Dive ghat. You can ride this entire ridgeline, all trail, no roads. Kanifnath to Dive is what this video is about. So how do you get to the trailhead? Well, the most obvious route is to just ride up from the Bopdev Saswad road. Next option is to ride up from the north, Handewadi. This is a 3-kilometer gravel climb at an average gradient of nearly 10%. How good is the gravel? Well, it's crap, which makes the climb even harder. Finally, you can ride here over the hills from Bopdev ghat. That's actually what we did on this ride, but we'll talk about that segment in another video.
So I guess the journey from Bopdev to here has been really good. Not knowing the paths, treading through unknown terrain, finding our own way, making our way through the rocks and the muck. And now onward from here to Dive ghat.
So the trail start point is pretty obvious. You'll notice it about halfway up to the temple. Now this trail had been on my bucket list for a long time. I'd seen it on the satellite map and had even tried riding there myself earlier. Some of you may remember how that ended.
Dive ghat.
Yep, there was a leopard sighted in the region and I didn't want to take any chances. The villagers told me that this flag is used to warn people about the leopard, so do pay attention to it as you ride past, or don't.
Leopard.
If the flag is up, use this route to make a quick exit to the Bopdev Saswad road, else carry on.
What was that? Oh, damn it! They're only dogs.
As you can see, I was a bit twitchy.
Oh man, can you smell that? What is that? That's rotting meat. Oh.
And maybe there really was a leopard in these parts recently. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please do me a favor by liking it. It helps both the video and the channel quite a bit. My usual disclaimer, don't do this ride alone. You don't want to get stuck out here all by yourself, and you do need to beware of the leopard. On the flip side, you may also spot some chinkara. We did on this ride twice, but they were too far away to record. Moving from quadrupeds to bipeds, this was my first ride with Benoit, and he had already ridden this trail before. It was a bit embarrassing. 1 month after moving here from France, on his second ride in India, boom, he rode this trail, a route which had been on my bucket list for over 2 years. Who does he think he is? Oh, never mind. Now, except towards the end, this trail is flat, but is initially peppered with a few short inclines that might catch you off guard.
Probably not shifting right.
Yeah, I know. Actually, not anticipating.
The trail now takes a turn inwards. Don't miss this turn, as you might think you should stick to the ridgeline and you'll find no way out. This is at about 2.5 kilometers from the trailhead, and we now move to grassy plains for a different but still beautiful landscape. This is the first reason why I believe this is amongst Pune's best trails. Different landscapes, all with spectacular views. Then, the fact that most of it is easily rideable. Many of our over-mountain routes involve wheeling the bike or even carrying the bike for a fair bit. But on this trail, that's hardly required, and you can ride the entire 9-kilometer stretch. Which is my next point. It's long enough to give you enough time to enjoy it and make the effort getting here worthwhile. Finally, the chance to see some chinkara and the thrill of ever-present danger with leopards around. What more can you ask for?
I feel so alive. Never felt so right. Feel so alive.
With about 4 kilometers to go, we come to this really stunning view. Kinda takes your breath away as you ride around the corner to this.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, the view as soon as you go around the bend is amazing.
Freaking awesome.
Hard to believe we are so close to civilization. From here, the trail goes downhill in bits. First about 1.5 kilometers here, and then another kilometer later. So if you choose to do this route in the opposite direction, do keep this in mind. Please pay attention to this left turn. If you miss it, you'll have a harder time making your way out. Check the description for the GPX file and key Google Maps locations. So this is where you hit the highway at the top of Ghat, right across this hotel, inexplicably named Victory in Evening. If you go there in the morning, well, maybe just don't go there in the morning. You can now enjoy a lovely descent down Ghat on your way home. Click this video to watch the very beginning of this trail, the Katraj to Bopdev section. Until next time, stay home and keep your family safe. You can chat with cyclists across India on our Discord server, link in description. In the meanwhile, this trail isn't going anywhere.